Ndị be anyị ekelekwanụ m unu. Asị m ka nke echiri ya zelu. Dịka o si dị, ya bụkwa Eastern News 24 ka anyị si were wetara unu ya bụ nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa gbasịta maka ihe na-eme n'obodo anyị nọ n'ime ya na gbasịta maka nnwere onwe nke ndị Igbo na-azọ. Dịka o si dị, ife anyị na-akpọkwu ya bụ evening tea ka jikwa wee mara ya bụ programụ nke anyị wetara unu ụbọchị nke taa n'uhuruchi taa. Bụ na nke bụ ụbọchị izi gị na-esonyere anyị na-eme na Eastern News 24, kabalụ ka subscribe and turn on your notification ka that miss any of our update dịka anyị na-drop ya n'iru akwụkwọ na Eastern News 24. Gịnị nwanne anyị kwuru ya na ihe bụ cross brokers from nwanne anyị nwoke gịnị kwuru n'ife o were ịgwa anyị n'ụbọchị nke taa. Unu ga-esi ya bụ ife unu dropụrụ anyị kọmentị unu n'iru akwụkwọ ifu nche gbasịta maka ihe ndị a niile nwanne anyị nwoke dọgasị aka dị iche iche n'iru akwụkwọ. All right, over to you, sir.
The same thing they did to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when he was in London. They called him criminal, called him every kind of name. He's destroying Alibo and all that. How many times have we made it open and public? Everything we are doing today to liberate Biafra from Islamic State and terrorist state of Nigeria has nothing to do with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are in government in exile. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, before he was kidnapped, and is still the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. Why we are in government? We have come publicly and openly several times to make it very clear that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has nothing, has no hand in whatever the Biafra government in exile is doing. And I wonder why they continue to call Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB whenever Simon Ekpa is mentioned. Also, I want to make it categorically clear, while IPOB, according to them, was peaceful organization and peaceful agitators that they don't want to involve in violence and all that, hundreds of Biafrans were murdered by Nigeria state under IPOB. And after they kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which they could have killed him, but God saved him. Under IPOB, under my watch, no Biafra will be killed without consequences. That is the difference. That is what makes Simon Ekpa a criminal. That I vowed that Nigeria will never kill anybody under my watch without consequences for that. And today it is happening. Every images I'm posting is to show that there is war, since they refuse to report it. You listen to Musa came to social media, to national television, to say that they are at war. They are now in what they call asymmetric war. And this kind of asymmetric war is not a war between state and state. And yet, they are worried about the image I'm posting. The image I'm posting is the image of Biafra Liberation Army neutralizing Nigeria terrorist state army as they come to kill in their so-called asymmetric and jungle welfare. Is there anything so difficult to understand in that? How does that make us violent? When you have been killed for many years and you decided to defend yourself, how does that make you a violent person? But that is the narrative these criminals who call themselves lawyers and commentators and analysts are bringing because they are benefiting from Nigeria. And what they don't understand is that this is a very dangerous time for you to stand up against the people. I am telling you the fact. And when it starts happening, nobody should call Simon Ekpa, because anybody that goes against the people will come against you. Let nobody think that this is going to be only in those against those carrying weapons and ammunition. Those facilitating and aiding, abetting them by their actions and comments on radios and television will have the Biafra people to contend with in very, very, very soon. So how does that make Simon Ekpa a criminal? Because God have positioned Simon Ekpa to defy all their criminalities threats, and whatever they do to other people. Those who have come before me, you know how they ended. Today they are telling you Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the one who is very, civil man and all that. I agree with them. But the point here is that I am not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I am Simon Ekpa. And I fight my own freedom differently from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They should understand that. When they were kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they should have thought whether somebody else will come in. They didn't think about that. Today, what I have vowed between myself and my God and those who have volunteered to sacrifice their life under my watch is that you can never get killed and the people who kill you will go free. The promise I gave to every personnel of the Biafra Liberation Army is that nobody will kill you without consequences. Under IPOB, ESN were killed and murdered and nobody questioned their death. Under IPOB, many Biafrans were butchered in the street of Aba. Nigeria did not pay for it. Under IPOB, they were killed at Mpo. Nigeria did not pay for it. Under IPOB, they were killed in Aba. Nigeria did not pay for it. Under IPOB, they murdered 28 persons inside the house of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nobody paid for it. Under IPOB, they killed in Enugu. Nobody paid for it. Under IPOB, they killed in Ebonyi State. Nobody paid for it. Under IPOB, Wike murdered thousands of Biafrans in Obigbo. Nobody paid for it. And under my watch, I said it can never happen. And that's why all of them are mad, calling me criminal. And let me tell you today, anybody that is calling me criminal, Biafran, go for him and let him explain whether I have stolen anything from him. From tonight, go and get the person to answer question whether I have stolen from him. And how does defending my people make me a criminal? From this man, Biafrans should go and get him, let him answer question where I have stolen from him. What I'm doing is enshrined in international law, self-defense. I cannot be shouting for freedom for my people and you are killing them and you are expecting me to be looking at you. How does that make me a violent person? How does that make me a criminal? Did I steal anything from them? Have I come to their house and steal anything? But you know, because we have kept quiet a long time, when they come to this their nonsense radio to talk rubbish. Any day you see them in Biafra land, those calling me criminal, Biafra Liberation Army, arrest them. We have police now, as a matter of fact. Arrest them. Let them explain where I have stolen, whether I have stolen anything from them. From tonight, we are beginning to restore law and order in Biafra land. Police of Biafra, we have police, state police, rightfully voted for under a democratic dispensation. We enacted a law to establish Biafra police. Anywhere you see these people that are calling me criminal for defending my people, please arrest them and make a video of it. Let them explain where I have stolen their things for calling me criminal. If they don't know what is criminal, they should go back to school. I don't know is not an excuse. I am not aware is not an excuse in the court of law. Most of them claim that they are lawyers. And they don't understand what is the law of self-defense. That piloting the affair of Biafra under a different name, under Biafra Republic government in exile, it has nothing to do with IPOB. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will remain my leader, and I will continue to respect him till he is out. And he has a lot of influence on my person. And while you continue to detain and imprison him, we will continue to bring calamity upon Nigeria. The calamity we are going to continue to bring is to make sure that we delegitimize you from your police to army to terrorist army to anybody carrying gun under Nigeria in Biafra land, because these are the people who have killed our people without consequences. So the delegitimization has begun, and they are calling me criminal. I am posting the images I'm posting because we are at war with Nigeria. What is so difficult to understand? The chief of army staff came to national television and told you we are at war, and they call it asymmetric war. He called it jungle warfare. Why would you be saying that Simon Ekpa is violent? Who is violent? Was it me that were killing people in Obibo? Was it Simon Ekpa that killed Nigerians in Lekki Toll Gate? But you know, they have met their match. Because they thought that whenever they are, selling this narrative of, oh, you are a criminal, oh, you are a terrorist, oh, the person will run away. Not me. I can never change I can never change even one step backward. Not me. Simon Ekpa is what he is from 2021, when you kidnapped Mazina Mbikano from Kenya, till today, 2024. I am not changing. I stand where I stand. If you come to Biafra land to kill, you will die there. You will die there. Today, have you been hearing any of extrajudicial killing of Biafrans and the killing of commanders and all that? It is not happening because we have sophisticated weapons. I am posting how your terrorists are dying because they are very, very strong when they see unarmed people. When Biafra under IPOB was not armed, you kill them. I don't derive joy in seeing people that are under me, looking up to me, to go to the street and die, and there is no consequences for them dying. I cannot be that kind of leader. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was deceived by those who he believed was fighting Biafra for him and with him. And today, he was kidnapped in Kenya, from Kenya to Nigeria. And all of them disappeared and disappointed him. That was why there were no consequences for those that were killed under IPOB. If it was me, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, believe me, the story will be different. But of course, God knows why he brought me at the time he brought me to the struggle. So I'm here to address this man. First of all, we are at war with Nigeria. If you do not understand that we are at war, you listen and watch the image I'm posting, because that image explained that we are at war. That image I'm posting on my X handle is to show you that we are at war. If you do not believe what Musa, the chief of defense staff, was saying on national television, on channel television, that they are in asymmetric war, I am giving you the evidence that indeed there is a war going on against Biafra and Nigeria. You don't understand that Nigeria is deploying aircraft, fighter jets to Imo State. Do you think we should look them as they bring fighter jet and bombard everywhere and everybody die? So Simon Ekpa will be a good person. I can never be that kind of good person. Call me all manner of names. I will be the end of Nigeria. We are picking up these arms. You think it is going down? You are joking. Self-defense is recognized everywhere. The only thing now is that I know what you don't know. And I don't blame you for not knowing what I know. Let me see any government in the world that will come to tell me, hey, you are doing wrong because your people are getting killed, so you should allow them to get killed. I am still sourcing for weapons, sourcing for ammunitions. For those who care to support Biafra, our doors are open. Come. We will create environment for business for your country, for whatever you want to do or whatever you are doing in Nigeria today, and you don't have enabling environment. We are going to create enabling environment after this war with Nigeria. People think that I am here to joke or here to be a career agitator. 5 years was my target to get Biafra. It is happening. After this December, you will know Namiroku Nebumbe. All of you that have spoken against me, all of you that have called me criminal without any evidence, All of you that have shouted under Nigeria just because of your selfish greed, your selfish aggrandizement, you're greedy, because of that, because of what you are looking for Nigeria, you call me criminal, you call me a manner of name. I will wait for you in Biafra land. We are keeping record. We will start now to keep record. All of you from A to Z, you are going to pay for struggling to stop me, and you will never succeed. Because you think when you call me a criminal, it is going to demoralize me. Look at this idiot. He is here shouting, oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is different. Oh, Simon Ekpa has been accused. Accused by who? If Simon Ekpa has been accused, are you accusing me too? Or you are supporting those who accuse me? Do you have any evidence of me being a criminal? Did I steal from your house? I am telling you the fact. Like I just said, that I am not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You can talk to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and go free. Me, you can never go free. After Biafra has been restored, you will have a question to answer. If you make it alive till then, you will tell me where I have stolen from you and why you are calling me a criminal, and how somebody who have risen up to defend their people will become a criminal. I want you to show me that law that says if you defend your people, you become a criminal. You are going to prove me as a lawyer. You are. You open your mouth on social media and on the FM television. Go and remark it. Go and write it somewhere. Because Biafrans will never forgive you. Specifically this man now that spoke today. You people should look for him. Let him tell the people and the world whether I have stolen from him and why he's calling me criminal. Like I have said, Biafra is at war with Nigeria. And whatever I am posting on my X handle is the result of what is on ground, which they don't want to tell you. When Musa told you that there is a asymmetric war, which is not a war between state and state, you did not ask him question to explain how is this kind of war being fought, although he went further to explain that you can move and they will shoot you from the back. Because for ages, they have killed Biafrans without consequences. Unprovoked, they killed Biafra agitators. And under my watch, you can never kill Biafrans and go free. So if you feel that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is better, that under his watch and IPOB, you kill them in hundreds and there is no consequences, that is why you are taking them for a ride. That is why you are doing anyhow to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You think with what happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you are going to kidnap me? You don't understand. You can never come close to me. I am very, very far and I am very close to you. I am in your homes. All of you, I am in your home. I am very closer than you can ever imagine. That's why whenever you make a move to come to Finland, I will tweet it. I am closer to you than you can ever imagine. You think what you have done to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I have not learned my lesson? When they say that, the last time the journalist from United Kingdom came to my office and interviewed me. Oh, do you want to go to Nigeria? Why don't you want to go to Nigeria? And they were using it to make program. I say, if I go to Nigeria, they're going to kill me and all that. It is not about who is afraid of death. Who is afraid of arrest? You think as I am now, I'm afraid of arrest? You are a joker. What I am trying to do is that as a piloter of this particular new dimension of Biafra liberation, I will be outside and as a free man to finish my job. I don't need to prove you anything. You don't have to get captured by Nigeria or to get kidnapped by Nigeria. No. I am very, very sensible and I have learned from what happened to others. I need to be free to finish the job and liberate Biafra people. If you like, go and honk transformer. It is going to happen. So those of you who are here, whenever you hear Simon Ekpa violent, Simon Ekpa is violent, we are not violent. We are trying everything possible to restore peace, stability in our region. And the only way is to make sure that Nigeria terrorist army is not having a field day in Biafra land. The only way to restore peace is to make sure that there is no checkpoint. Nigeria terrorist state, any representative of Nigeria in uniform and carrying arms does not have one single checkpoint in Biafra land. That is the roadmap to peace. You release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you kidnap. Not only him, you release those you have abducted, kidnapped from different places in Biafra land without record. We have their record. Release all of them. And let me tell you one thing again. Do not think that Biafrans are fools. When you release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he must come to Finland. It's a condition. I will sit one-on-one with him. You know, I have said this thing 2 years ago. They thought I was joking. He will come to Finland. The reason I'm fighting for him is that I supported him. I gave him a voice. I gave him a support and gave him the courage to continue doing what he was doing until he got kidnapped. You think I'm going to abandon him? You think I'm going to abandon Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Even if he come today and say, Simon Ekpa, I don't know you. Simon, you think I'm going to abandon him? Because I know he can never say such thing under his normal, conscience. Because I contributed in supporting him, giving him the voice that you see him as a threat. You kidnap him. And then today, you want me to abandon him. I will not abandon him. Everything I'm doing today is geared at making sure that I demand his release. And if you do not release him, more calamity will befall Nigeria. Go and mark it somewhere. I'm not hiding my mouth. Calamity will befall Nigeria. And if you continue to be in Biafra land, planning how to kill our people with aircraft, with armor tank, you will all be neutralized. Except I am not fighting a just cause. You should be ashamed of yourself that somebody is in Finland and that person is your problem. I wonder, while Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was broadcasting from London, how many of you demanded him to come back to Nigeria? How many of you called the ambassador of United Kingdom, High Commissioner for Nigeria of UK in Nigeria? Oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is making broadcast. Oh, come, go and bring it. How many of you did that? You didn't do that. Why is Simon Ekpa different? Why don't you do the thing you do to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to me? Come and kidnap me in Finland, Ndara. Come and kidnap me in Finland. Why are you calling Finland? Did you call United Kingdom on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Did you call the embassy on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Why did you go to Kenya to kidnap him? So come to Finland or go to Kenya to kidnap me too. Why are you calling Finland? Why is everybody now, oh, Finland? But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu broadcasted for many years. Nobody called United Kingdom. Nobody summoned the ambassador in Nigeria to Abuja. Come on, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is broadcasting. Why is my own different? Because you see that Abromana Tata, if we go to Ta, I will be the end of Nigeria. And this year, after 2nd of December, you will understand what I'm saying. The image you are seeing is a small thing compared to what has actually happened. I'm only posting those to call your attention to the fact that there is a war going on, but as moron as you are not getting the picture. You are not getting the point. I don't know what else you want me to do. When the chief of army staff come to radio and come to television to cry, Simon Ekpa must be brought back. Simon Ekpa, you don't ask him question. What is Simon Ekpa doing to you? My comment. How does my comment bring insecurity in the southeast? As a military man, are you supposed to be in the street or in a democratic system? As a military man, are you supposed to be having checkpoint in a democracy? You are calling Simon Ekpa. The people of Biafra have rejected you and they are not getting the point. The masses in Biafra land have rejected you and you are blaming Simon Ekpa. Is it Simon Ekpa that engineered you to kill them for many years? Don't you know that the people you have killed, their brothers and sisters, have now risen up against you? Don't you know that Biafra people have turned against you? And you said it, you called it a Semitic war. How does that become how is Simon Ekpa comment become the reason they turn against you when you have been killing them for many years? Anyway, I just decided to come this evening to say this thing make this point very clear. When they come to address me and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they will continue to say, oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said it several times. He has nothing to do with insecurity in the southeast. Why are they not addressing my own when I have said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has nothing to do with what Biafra government in exile is doing? Why are they not also addressing that one? They will not address it because these are criminals, corrupt idiots. They will say, "Oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said it in court. There is no, he don't have anything to do with those committing crime in the southeast. Those doing this. Why are you not also saying what I have said? That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has nothing to do with Biafra government in exile. He has absolutely nothing to do with what I am doing. But at the same time, I am doing this particular agitation, demanding that you must release him, because I was part of those who pushed him to fight for Biafra, gave him support that made you to kidnap him. So I can never abandon him until when he come out and meet me in Finland and say, Simon Ekpa, you see, I am not doing again. Then I will have something to say. For now, I believe he's still in Biafra struggle. So from today, when you are addressing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's comment, please, let shame the devil. I address my own too. I said he has nothing to do with what I'm doing. Is that too big or too complicated for you to understand? That everything I'm doing today, I'm taking responsibility on behalf of Biafra people, on behalf of Biafra Republic government in exile, on behalf of de facto government in the homeland. It has absolutely nothing to do with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. How many times am I going to shout this thing? Well, when they come, they will tell you, Simon Ekpa is doing something. Do you think it's going to affect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? How does that connect to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? You guys are criminals, and that's why nobody is listening to you anywhere in the world. Because anytime anything in Nigeria is lie and fallacy, nothing else. But it is very, very good. I will be here to end all of you. Here, good day. And that is why from the day one, when I was shouting, I will bring Biafra from diaspora, they were laughing at me. Today, they are not laughing again. No. Today now is that, bring Simon Ekpa, let us kill him. Oh, bring him. Come, let him bring him to Nigeria. Do everything possible to bring him. You must go and bring him. But when I was shouting that I will bring Biafra from diaspora, you were laughing at me. You are not laughing again, no? I don't see you people laughing again. That time you were saying, oh, what a stupid guy. You want to bring her. Now, even now, many of them are still laughing when I say I'm going to declare Biafra in Finland. Oh, you want to declare Biafra in exile. Some of them are even laughing at the government in exile. Oh, he's in exile. Exile. You can imagine. Exile. You will be in exile. I will be in exile. And Biafra will come. After 2nd of December, Agaku Nigeria Igwe. Go and mark it. Agaku Nigeria Woto. If you do not pull your military from Biafra land, you will all die there. The demand is very simple. Those of you watching and listening secretly now on space, and I know Musa is listening because you don't miss whatever I'm doing. If you do not pull your Nigerian military from Biafra, out of Biafra land, you will all die there. I am telling you the fact. Cut this particular session, send it to everywhere you want to send it. The self-defense is to make sure we get rid of every Nigerian military, every Nigerian police. These people are terrorists. They have killed Biafra for many years. And we have said enough is enough. So if you continue to remain in Biafra, now that we have arms and ammunition, believe me, if you don't die today, you die tomorrow. Thank you very much, media team and the finance and the Minister of Media Communication. Over to you.
Are you there? Thank you, my able Prime Minister. Thank you so much, our Obatobie. It is good that you have made it clear, you have laid it bare for the whole world to see. And please, fellow Biafrans and those that are friends of Biafra, journalists in the house, I think my minister is having a challenge of connection. So those of you that are here, I'm going to be bringing you in. You have heard what the Prime Minister has said. Please, I beg of you, bring very relevant questions, relevant concerns. Our Prime Minister has said it here very clear. We are not violent. We are at war. And it is evident the whole world can see it. Everybody heard Musa saying it on live TV. And every day he has given that proof that we are at war, sending military into our land. So make your questions very direct, and 60 seconds will be permitted for each person. Just reserve the accolade and bring relevant questions, relevant issues concerning the topic our Prime Minister have already, attended to right now. So we are having a lot of people in the room. Raise your hands, and I'm going to attend to you by the raising of hands. Please make it very snappy. Mouthpiece of the gods, please grab the mic and bring your question.
Thank you so much. Good evening, Your Excellency, the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra. I greet you, Mazi Raphael. I greet you, Mazi Barawa. Please, my Prime
ndị be anyị dịka o si dị unu anụgonu ihe nwanne anyị nwoke kwuru n'elu akwụkwọ. Ọzọ dịka ibe ya bụ dịka ịnụ ya bụ ife ka ị were ikwu gbasịta maka ya bụ ife ndị a niile ọ rụtagasị aka dị iche iche gbasịta maka ka ya bụ ihe si ada n'obodo anyị nọ n'ime ya, ana ka ya bụ ife si ada na ndịda anyanwụ nke anyị na-akpọ Eastern Region. Ka ife were ikwu na ya, drop all your own comment, your own contribution on the comment section below. Daalụ niile na ụmụnne m, chetakwa ọzọ na ihe a bụkwa Eastern News 24 ka a sikwa wee na-ewetara ya bụ nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa. Ka emesịa na ụmụnne m.